Good afternoon, Stallion fans. My name is Roy Sacote, and this is the start of the 12 under division. We are already done in the 10 under division of the 7th season of the Stallion Kids 10 Feet Vitamins Conference. So the first game is going to be between Bago Shrimp versus Hoop Warriors, followed by Duchess and Mnasis Grill, and Torch versus Airspeed for our main event. Now, for this game, Bago Shrimps won their first game against Torch 69 to 55. Meanwhile, Hoop Warriors naman lost their last game against Mnasis Grill by just 3 points, 73 to 76. So of course, they want to bounce back from the previous close loss. Meanwhile, for Bago Shrimps naman, they want to keep on the momentum, getting their second, and they want to get their second straight win in this season. So stay tuned lang because we'll start the game in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the 12 under division. We are done in the first two games for the 10 under division. And right now, moving on na tayo sa mga kuyas na mga 10 under division natin. Ito ang 12 under division. Once again, my name is Roy Sacote, covering the action for this first game in 12 under. It's going to be Bago Shrimps, who won their last game against Torch. And etong Hoop Warriors naman, who lost their last game against Mnasis Grill. And we are live also with the home of the Stallion Cup in AYSNS. Look at that! Jameson Edades with the opening shot. That kid scored 30 points last game, got 10 rebounds, and got 6 steals. However, he turned the ball over 9 times. That's one of the things that he needs to watch out for, is to make better decisions. And look at this kid, Zich. Good idea, but poor execution as Emmanuel Catabian wasn't able to get that ball. Here comes Bago Shrimps, loses the ball. A good counter steal for Kent Manroyo. Kent passes it here, no go for Tyrone Banaag. Pass it there to Zich. Bucket and one for Zich Edades. Rocco Mercado will be getting his first personal foul, as Zich will head over to the line for one more. Like what I mentioned, this guy scored 30 points last game. However, they fell short by 3 points against Mnasis Grill, who will be playing on later against Dutch right after this game. As Zich will head over to the line for one more and can't connect on the 3-point opportunity as Rocco gives it here to Gianni. Gianni, nowhere to go. That's going to be travel. So, one possession goes to Hoop Warriors once again. Again, they just lost by 3 points. As Emmanuel, that's going to be a dribbling violation because he picked the ball up. David looking. Oh, good defense by the gray shirts. David Galang had nowhere to go there. Emmanuel is good for Emmanuel Catabian. Emmanuel Catabian actually did not play last game, so it's exciting to see for Coach JD or for Coach Atom how that he's available in this game. It's good pass and one play for Tyrone Banag. Is that going to be on Greg T? Oh no, that's on Marco Arcega. Tyrone Banag scored 8 points last game, got 11 rebounds and 2 assists. Just 2 points shy away from a double-double performance etong si Banag. Here comes Zich once again. Zich. Oh, sumakto pa kay Marco Arcega. That is our assist of the quarter. Hatid sa iyo ng Uniled Lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. Another miss for Bago Shrimps. They're getting a lot of offensive rebounds here. There's a foul. That's a hacking foul on Seth Imaz. So 2 free throws dito for David Galang. David Galang also did not play last game against Torch, even though there are some players who are missing in their previous game against Torch. They won that game by 14 points. 69-55 was the final score. That's why they are now 1-0 in this tournament. As David misses the second one. So 1 for 2 for David Galang. Good save. Emmanuel Catabian has it. They need to cross the ball, and they do. Oh, Sebastian So wasn't able to grab the ball. 8-2 is the score. Hoop Warriors up by 6, but good shot by Gianni Ceballos. As Zich loses the ball. And look at that. Gianni Ceballos just threw the ball to Zich and ball went out of bounds. Ball stays with Bago Shrimps. David kicks it out. That's a wide open three-pointer. A good tap by Seth Imas. The referee is clarifying the call. Ball stays with the Bago Shrimps with 14 on the 24. Gianni. Oh, sumakto. Pero short on that shot for Tyrone Banag. Here comes Emmanuel. Catabian. Sidesteps. And one play for Emmanuel Catabian. That is our energy play of the quarter, brought to you by Celsius, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. Emmanuel Catabian already has 4 points here. Let's see if he can knock down the N1 opportunity. Tyrone grabbing that rebound. Here comes Kent Monroyo. Kent. Strong move by David, and it's good for David Galang. David Galang also did not suit up last game. Let's look at that. Zich slicing the Z, but layup was short. Battle for the board there as Marco. Rejected by Tyrone. That block was brought to you by Thor multi-purpose containers that are built to last. 9 on the shot clock dito for Hoop Warriors. Seth, free throw line jumper, hits the back iron and can't connect. Oh, look at the handles of Kent Monroyo. Gianni floats it up. As David was able to draw a foul, he'll head over to the line for a pair. So Mark Arcega will get his second personal foul. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the first mandatory substitution of this ball game. Again, all players will have a guaranteed 10 minutes of playing time. Every first and second quarter may mandatory substitution tayo. And this mandatory substitution is brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins Thor, Uniled Light, Celsius, Banapple, and Kaukai. David Galang now with 3 as he misses on the first free throw. Second attempt. Rebound! In and out. Rebound by Catabian. Eman dribbling. Sidesteps. Are you kidding me, Emmanuel Catabian? That was a thing of beauty, leading to our offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, supporting kids, teens, and young adults. Natural height, growth, and development, taller every day. Rushmore C bringing it down to Howard Ko. Howard Ko shoots and dives for it. Last touch by Bago Shrimps. Ball goes to the gray shirts. As Hoop Warriors up by 5, 12-7 is the score with 4 minutes and 39 remaining. So 4.5 remaining here in the first. As Eman, that's a high arcing wedgie leading to a jump ball. So ball possession will move towards Bago Shrimp's favor. Howard gives it here to Rushmore C. Rushmore floats it up. Oh, look at the effort of Rushmore C. And there's a whistle. I believe that's on Don Ong. He'll be getting his first personal foul. So Rushmore C last game played for 25 minutes, scored 8 points, and got 3 rebounds and 3 steals. A big guy can also steal the ball. That's very deadly for Bago Shrimps. That's why they were able to bag that first win against Torch, who we'll be seeing later for our last game against Airspeed. And Rushmore C knocking down the second one as well. 12-9 is the score. Less than 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here comes Hoop Warriors. Oh, travel will be called. Dance to the wrong beat was Craig T. Rushmore. Oh. Primo. Oh no, that was Francis rather. Rushmore spins. Rushmore. Oh, no whistle was called. As Rich, making it look easy, is Rich Gatchalian. Rich Gatchalian last game scored 5 points, and with the reverse layup for Eman Katabian. And we have a timeout called for Bago Shrimps, care of Coach JD Wu, with 3 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Our score is 16-9. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by Banapple, flavors made just for you. As Primo passes it to Francis Phoenix, and it rolls in for Francis. Francis scored 4 points in their previous game against Torch. Played for 16 minutes, and there's a blocking foul on Rushmore C. That's going to be his first. So 15 on the 24 dito para sa Hoop Warriors. Again, they lost their last game against Emnasis Grill, as Rich Gatchalian is able to score 18-11 ang score natin dito with 2.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Coach JD Wu instructing his team, also committing a full court defense. Oh, look at that shot! Andre Ko was scoreless last game, played for 10 minutes, wasn't able to even attempt a shot in his first attempt in this game. Already making one. Shows that's a good sign for Andre Ko. Rushmore dribbling it down the floor, almost an and one. But Rushmore C will head over to the line again for a pair. Rushmore C already has 2 points. But nag-free throw si Rushmore C. Coach JD will already talking to the other 3 Bago Shrimps players to create some plays. This 2 free throws brought to you by Uni LED Lights, brighter and greener future. As Craig T gives it here to Rich Gatchalian. Rich absorbing the contact. That was against 2 Bago Shrimps defender. That is our energy play of the quarter, brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. That's a foul on number 25, Craig T. That's his first. Oh, good steal! Eman will take it all the way, but good defense by Rushmore C. As Primo sidesteps and good shot for Primo de la Concepcion. That was a good sidestep finish for Primo. As Primo finally in the scoreboard after that layup. Rich, that's his spot, but lucky break for Bago Shrimps as he misses. A minute remaining in the first quarter alone. A high-scoring ball game as Bago Shrimps trailing by 4 here. For those who are watching our YouTube live, don't forget to like and share and subscribe us. Look at that! Rushmore C with the reverse. Big man going to work inside. As Rushmore now with 5 points. Emma now has 8 points in this game. Ooh, hard drop for Craig T. Francis Phoenix gets his first. So fresh 14 ulit dito for Hoop Warriors. Eman. Masyadong malakas nga lang as Alonso. Look at that. Ball possession goes the other way. 15 on the shot clock. Howard. 10 on the 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Primo, 3 seconds to shoot. That will count. And beating the buzzer, Rushmore C. Because of that shot, we are ending the first quarter with a tied ball game with 20 apiece. Stay tuned lang, folks, as we'll be back for more Stallion Kids 10 Feet Conference when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, that break was brought to you by Cow Kai Thai Chicken House. So far in this ball game, both teams are actually shooting a decent job for Hoop Warriors. They're shooting 50% from the field. Bago Shrimps shooting 42% from the field. They're 8 out of 19. Attempted less compared to Hoop Warriors. That's why mas mataas yung kanilang field goal percentage ng slim chance lang naman. But the bench points for Bago Shrimps are the one who paved the way, as Zich will be called for a travel. And right now, Lucas. Oh, Rich Gatchalian will be called for a foul there. That's going to be his first personal. And look at that shot for David Galang. David Galang now has 5 points in this ball game. As Zich looking, gives it here to Seth. Look at the hustle defense of Bago Shrimps. Again, they are the ones who want to create a momentum here. As Rich Gatchalian, 5 on the shot clock, on top of the key. Bounces out, but look at that, Marco! No box out from Bago Shrimps. And ball went out of bounds. And another shot. Are you kidding me? Johnny Ceballos with that score, and now they're up by 4. And holding foul will be called. I believe that's on Ralph Ke. And Zich Edades, our medic and coach Atom Howe was asking if he's okay because he's holding onto his wrist. But he gave the thumbs up sign, so okay pa daw. As Zich knocks down the first one. As ayun nga, Zich Edades rather was limping going back to the bench. That's why Coach Atom Howe papahinga na muna dito si Zich, and Zich pa naman is one of the key players in terms of scoring for Hoop Warriors. Like what I mentioned earlier, Zich Edades scored 30 points last game, got 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 6 steals. And right now, he's being nursed by our medical staff. And there's some clarifications right now with our table. As I believe they're clarifying the clock, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, because they need to sub in. Oh. So, ang papasok dito for Hoop Warriors for Zich Edades is si Craig T. Hindi si Eman Katabian. Lucas. No go. Rebound by Seth Imas. David Galang. Look at that shot! Using his length. David Galang now with 7 points. Craig was able to just bring down the ball easily against 2 white jerseys. Craig, nowhere to go. Oh, look at the handles of Rich. 5 on the shot clock. Craig pulls up. Good box out. Lucas Monroyo. In and out. And almost an and one, but David Galang will head over to the line for two. I just want to inform everyone, as Craig T gets his second personal foul. David Galang was not present last game when they matched up against Torch. Even though wala siya doon, Bago Shrimps dominated that game by 14 points. It was Howard Ko who led the way last game. As Galang misses the second one. Seth. And look at that, making it look easy, Craig T. Lucas Monroyo. Oh, short of that layup is 15 seconds on the shot clock dito for Bago Shrimps. Gianni floats it up. Friendly roll for Gianni Ceballos. And he now has 6 points. Seth muscling his way in. Good defense by Rocco Mercado. And here comes Bago Shrimps in transition. Ralph swatted away. But persistency pays off for Ralph. Yeah. And right now, Bago Shrimps are up by 7. Coach Adam Howe wants to huddle it up as they want to make some adjustments. They are down by 7, 30-23 with 6 minutes and 10 remaining. Flavors made just for you. And look at that steal. Ralph all the way. It's good, stealing the ball and stealing the show is Ralph. And right now it's a 9-point lead. Bago Shrimps slowly breaking away in this ball game. A floater is no good for Craig. But David was right there to grab that rebound. Lucas 3-on-1 break. Monroyo. Oh, Seth with the rebound. And fighting for possession there. Nakuha dito ni Gianni Ceballos. Lucas gives it to David. Short. Got bothered by the presence of Sebastian So. And this is the second mandatory substitution of this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Get the substitutions brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, Thor, Uni LED Lights, Celsius, Banapple, and Kao Kai. Again, this is the 1200 division of the 7th Stallion Kids 10 Feet Conference. Of course, brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Taller every day. So fresh legs dito for both teams. But for Coach Atom Howe, Zich Edades still being nursed by our medical staff. And last game, itong si Zich, he's the key player in terms of scoring for Hoop Warriors. Oh, look at that. Tyrone tried to muscle his way in, but can't connect against Don Ong. Alonso. Eman floats it up, short on that shot. Bago Shrimps, Primo, all the way, and there's a foul on Craig T. That's going to be his third. So, 2 free throws dito for Primo de la Concepcion. Primo also did not play last game against Torch. A lot of players right now for Bago Shrimps are suited up that did not play in their first game. Eman. Eman now with 8 points. And look at that. Turning garbage into goal is Eman Katabian. He's now in double digits, scoring 10 points already for Eman. Oh, good pass to Tyrone. Tyrone. Big man going to work inside against Don Ong. He bumped Don Ong to create some space. Eman. Oh, look at the hustle of Primo de la Concepcion. Falls down. Oh, nakuha pa din dito ng Hoop Warriors ang bola. Eman. Almost. But he'll head over to the line for 2 free throws. That foul's going to be on Rushmore C. That's going to be second personal foul. So Emmanuel Katabian shooting 2 shots. As he knocks down the first one, these 2 free throws brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins, supporting kids, teens, and young adults' natural height growth and development. 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day. Bago Shrimps. Now increasing the lead to 12. This is the largest lead so far of this ball game, 38-26. They are on a roll right now as Eman will head over to the line again for 2. Bago Shrimps are going to the line a number of times in this ball game. This will be the 14th and 15th free throws for Bago Shrimps. For Hoop Warriors naman, they only attempted 6 free throws. And out of those 6 free throws so far in this game, 2 lang yung pumasok doon. As Eman knocks down the first one, they are now 7 for 14, 50% from the field, or from the line rather. And again, our nurse still nursing, or our medical staff is still nursing Zich Edades. I think it's the right ankle yung iniinda ni Zich Edades. Oh, traveling will be called on Howard. Unforced turnover committed by Howard. And back to Bago Shrimp's favor with 2 minutes and 45 remaining. 10-point lead ang kailangan. 10 points pa ang kailangan habulin dito ng Bago Shrimps as Rushmore C. Nowhere to go there. Primo, step back. Jay, too strong. Battle for possession there, and that's going to be a jump ball. Ball stays with Bago Shrimps with 8 on the shot clock. And we have a timeout break called by Coach JDU. 38-28 is the score. More 7th season of the Stallion Kids 10 Feet Conference when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by Banapple, flavors made just for you. So, after the timeout, the steal by Eman Katabian. Look at the speed of Eman! But missing on that lefty layup, but balik pa rin ang bola dito sa Hoop Warriors. Primo. Good defense by Don Ong, but Rushmore C was able to strip the ball. Rushmore, one-handed shot. He'll get to the line for a pair. And the foul, I believe, was on Eman Katabian. That's going to be his first. Rushmore C scored 8 points last game, 3 rebounds and 3 steals. He played for 25 minutes though, even though low scoring numbers siya dito, but his presence on the floor, the way he dribbles, the way he creates some space for his team and sets up screens for his team, yun yung reason bakit malaki ang playing time niya for Coach J.D. Wu, because he's maximizing those types of efforts that's not in the score sheet. Hindi lang yun, he's also instructing his team defensively. And here comes Craig T. 10 on the shot clock. Don. 5 seconds to shoot. They need to shoot it. Ayan, na-steal pa ni Rushmore C. Howard Paul. The ball is live. That was the shot clock buzzer. That was the shot clock that buzzer. Kaya parang yung iba kala nila nagka-stoppage of play. Eman. Oh, good pass. Masyadong mababa nga lang. And stolen away by Banag. Primo will be called for a travel as he danced to the wrong beat. That will be the 10th turnover of Bag O Shrimps in this half. Eman floats it up and knocks that one in. Emmanuel Katabian now with 15 points. 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Oh, nowhere to go. Almost stepped out of bounds, but Craig T was able to control his feet there, or footing. That's Craig T! That was a good shot for Craig T. That is our 10 Feet Vitamins offensive play of the quarter. 10 Feet Vitamins, taller every day. 8 seconds remaining. Howard, 5 seconds remaining. They still have time. 2, 1. And that is the end of the first half. A 10-point lead in favor of Bag O Shrimps, 42-32. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick halftime break, folks. Stay tuned as we'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the start of the second half between Bago Shrimps and Hoop Warriors. And 10-point lead already. But eto, Rich Gatchalian answering back already. Making a statement that you should guard me from beyond the arc, cutting down the lead to just 7. So let's see if that will be a good start for Rich Gatchalian. As look at that rejection from Seth Imas over David Galang. Eman. Look at the defense of Bago Shrimps. And that's going to be an 8-second backcourt violation. Great defensive stop from Bago Shrimps. It just shows that Coach JD Wu really made a lot of adjustments, and that's going to be a travel, unforced turnover committed by Lucas Monroyo. Job. And right now, here comes Bago Shrimps looking. David Galang. And there's a whistle. Is that going to be Rich or Eman? Oh, that's going to be Rich Gatchalian. That will be second. Oh, Rich almost completes the steal, but ball stays with Bago Shrimps with 16 on the shot clock. Lucas. Almost a turnover there. Pero buti nakuha pa doon ni Francis Phoenix. 3 seconds. They need to shoot it. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Great defense for Hoop Warriors. And Coach Atom Howe was happy with that one. 8 minutes and 25 remaining. Just a 7-point lead in favor of Bago Shrimps. But step on the line, Craig T. Another turnover. That's very crucial for Hoop Warriors because they're the ones who's trailing right now. Oh, that's a wide open perimeter. Jay, malakas nga lang for Ralph Ke. Ralph, stolen away by Eman. Eman, walk in the park. Oh! Too strong on that wide open layup. Look at that power dribbles. No go. Eman with the huge effort. Look at the defense of Bago Shrimps. Five seconds to cross here for Hoop Warriors as they throw the ball out. Francis Phoenix is able to steal that one. As Rocco Mercado gives it to Lucas. Lucas Monroyo from downtown. And ball goes to Hoop Warriors. 7.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Oh, there's a caging foul called on David Galang. That's going to be his first personal foul. Ooh. Ralph Ke will be getting his second personal foul. So Eman. Oh, I think the substitution is not yet valid because is there? Oh yes. So there's still one player for Bago Shrimps that doesn't have a 10-minute playing time. Yan, si Ralph Ke. So kailangan lahat ng players may 10 minutes of minimum playing time muna para makapag-freely subin na si Coach JD Wu because he has 11 players on the floor, right, on the court right now, or 11 players suited up right now, rather. For Hoop Warriors naman, they only have 9. and one of them is injured. So that's why Coach Atom Howe has the opportunity to freely sub in his players without any playing time. As David Galang, like practice cones. David Galang making it look easy. 9.7 rebounds for David. Rich made one earlier. However, it missed that time. Lucas. Oh, good strip by Rich Gatchalian. Rich dribbling down the court. Rich will drive. Rejected by Ralph K. That is our defensive block of the quarter. Brought to you by Thor. Multi-purpose containers that are built to last. And there's a hacking foul. As Craig T will get his fourth. That's Craig's fourth personal foul. One more foul for Craig T and he will be out. As Rocco Mercado will be shooting 2 shots. He's still scoreless in this ball game though, as he missed the first one. Second attempt for Rocco. Can't get it to fall as well. Rocco Mercado last game only scored 3 points. He shot 1 out of 6, 16% as Rich Gatchalian. Easy bucket. Great setup from Eman Katabian for our assist of the quarter, brought to you by Uni LED Lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uni LED Lights. Let's look at that rejection by Seth Imas. And I think Zich Edades will no longer be able to play in this ball game because it's still on the bench and kinuha na ng parent niya yung shoes niya. And nag-ice compress ngayon siya on his right foot. Lucas, 5 minutes and 15 remaining. Kicks it out. 3-point shot for Rocco. Short, but Francis Phoenix. The offensive rebound. Look as Lucas Monroyo throws it up. And ball went out of bounds. Ball goes the other way. 2-man substitution for Coach J.D. Wu. And that is the impact that Zich Edades can bring. They are trailing right now by 7 because he is out. But this guy, Rich Gatchalian, doing everything right now in Eman Katabian. Gatchalian and Katabian connection, and ooh, that's going to be a foul on Marco Arcega. That's going to be his third. And for Hoop Warriors, they have one more foul to give. Oh, that was a wild shot for Ralph Ke. And a jump ball will be called. And bola dito, babalik pa rin sa bag of shrimps. As Lucas Monroyo, yun ang tinatawag nating knockout play by David Galang. As Lucas, alley-oop play, no go, but he gets his own miss. Lucas, oh, nadulas lang sa kanya yung bola. Alonso gives it here to Eman. Heavily guarded by David Galang. Eman with the floater. No go. Oh. Lucas gives it here to Rushmore. Rushmore fakes. Rushmore takes. Good fake by Rushmore C, sending Eman Katabian up in the air for that easy deuce. And they are now up by double digits, 40-37 in favor of Bag O Shrimps. As Coach Atom Howe calls a timeout. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, after this. Active ball game, ladies and gentlemen. So just a quick update for Zichedades. He's not going to be coming back to this ball game anymore because he got escorted out in a wheelchair. So we hope, as Alonso Gisun knocking that one inside, we hope that Zichedades will have a fast recovery because, of course, here in Stallion Cup, Stallion Kids, Stallion Teens, on all of the divisions, we want them to have a priority natin yung safety ng mga players natin. But this is basketball, so that happens sometimes. So on behalf of the entire hardworking men and women behind Stallion Cup, we just want to say, Zichedades, we hope that you have a speedy recovery. But back to the ball game tayo ngayon, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Eman floats it up. No good as Don. Good pass inside. Wala nga lang doon kay Alonso Gisun. As look at that crossover move by Lucas Monroyo, but masyado malakas nga lang as Eman again in transition. Eman again. Oh, high arcing shot for Rich Gatchalian. And look at the smile of Rich Gatchalian. That is our offensive play of the quarter, brought to you by 10 Feet Vitamins. Rushmore C, quick retaliation play. Rushmore, oh, that will be a turnover for Rich Gatchalian. Wild pass from Eman Katabian. Two minutes and 18 remaining here in the third quarter. 50-41 ang score natin dito, folks. 9-point lead still for Bago Shrimps. And oh, Primo will fire. Look at that! From defense to offense, Primo de la Concepcion. Now it's 6 points. That is our defensive play of the quarter. Tintayin ng Thor. Multi-purpose containers that are built to last. Eman, step back, Jay. No go. Pero balik dito kay Alonso Gisun ang bola. Oh, good find! Easy bucket for Don Ong. That was a good pass, leading to our assist of the quarter. Brought to you by Uni-LED Lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uni-LED Lights for a brighter and greener future. And nice move indeed for Tyrone Banaag. As Tyrone Banaag now with 6 points. One minute and 18 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Craig loses the ball. Primo de la Concepcion forcing that turnover against Craig T. Good defense for Bago Shrimps. Howard. He was the player of the game last game in the 12 under division. And I highly encourage everyone to watch that live player of the game interview with Howard Ko. It's one of the most sweetest and heartfelt interviews that I've had ever here in Stallion Kids. So far. Yes. Rich Gatchalian will get his third personal foul. 45 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 54-43 ang score natin dito as Howard. High arcing shot is no good. And another miss for Howard Ko. Howard Ko just 4 points in this ball game. Was Craig. Wild shot. He got intimidated by the presence of Rushmore C. Last touch by Rushmore C. So ball goes to Hoop Warriors. Yeah, man, they will be killing the clock here. They will take the last shot. Yeah, man, long distance two-pointer. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the third quarter, 54-43. 11-point lead in favor of Bago Shrimps, but we still have 10 more minutes, folks. Stay tuned as we'll have a quick break. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, that break was brought to you by Cow Kai Thai Chicken House. This is the last quarter here in our bowl game as both teams, well, Bag of Shrimp shooting 37%. Meanwhile, Hoop Warriors are only shooting 33%. Hindi ganun nagkakalayo as Craig T improving their percentages. He knocks down that three-pointer. And now cutting down the lead to just 8. 54-46 is the score. Gianni. Floater is up. Oh, look at that Pinoy step, but rejected by Sebastian Saw. But bucket plus the foul. David Galang. Are you kidding me right now? So bonus free throw for David Galang. Oh! Hoop Warriors caught ball watching on that play. They thought that Bago Shrimps will have another free throw, but that was an end one call. And now, bola pa ng Bago Shrimps ulit. David Galang, 11 points already. Oh, good pass to Tyrone Banag. Wala nga lang. Tyrone, turnaround jumper. No good again. Battle for possession is Sebastian. Look at that. Galang. No good again. And finally, after 4 tries, Ralph Ke was able to secure that shot. And he now has 6. Rich, fourth shot. Great defense for Bago Shrimps. Oh, David Galang went for almost a full split there. 20 seconds on the shot clock here for Bago Shrimps. They need to cross the ball half court. Ralph gives it there to Tyrone. Tyrone. Look at the effort of David Galang. Passes it. David got bothered by the defense of Hoop Warriors. Rejected. This time by Seth Imas. Eman gives it to Rich. Rich fakes. Rich takes. And that was over 3 white jerseys. And he'll get to the line for 2 free throws. Gianni Ceballos will be getting his first personal foul. As Rich Gatchalian will be taking 2 shots. Rich Gatchalian now with 13 points. Second time for Rich. Misses that time. Oh, David. Oh, good defense by Rich Gatchalian. Eman will drive, bounces it to Seth. Look at that pass. Eman Katabian with the pass, leading to our assist of the quarter, brought to you by Uniled Lights. Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. And almost an Ed 1. But Howard will be shooting 2 shots. Seth Imas gets his 3rd personal foul. As Howard has it. Howard will fire a 3. Short nga lang. Battle for possession! And 1 play again! Are you kidding me? Marco Arcega is now nursing his 4th personal foul. 1 more foul and he will be out. So Marco Arcega and Craig T are in foul trouble. Oh, Eman. Oh, good hustle. David Galang. Pero nakuha pa rin dito ng Hoop Warriors. There's a whistle. As Gianni Ceballos gets his 2nd personal foul. Seth gives it here to Rich. Rich fakes, Rich takes. Short on that jumper, but all goes back to Bago Shrimps. They're enjoying a 12-point lead right now. So for Hoop Warriors, they need to make some stops. And good cleanup. Effort pays off for Don or for Gianni Ceballos. And we have some substitutions here for Coach Atom Howe, who's only fielding 8 players right now. Kanina 9. However, Zich Edades again got injured and he got escorted out earlier in a wheelchair. So he's now playing with 8 players. As Gianni gives it to Howard. Howard. Oh my goodness! That's a highlight play for Howard. Go, welcome to my TikTok moment. That is our energy play of the quarter, brought to you by Celsius Live Fit, empowering you to live fit and be your best self. Howard Ko over 3 Hoop Warriors defenders. I don't even know how he was able to sink that one in. So Howard Ko will go to the line for his bonus free throw. However, it can't connect. Less than 6 minutes to play in this 4th and final quarter, as Bago Shrimps are on a roll right now to getting their 2nd straight win in this tournament. Lucas. Eman. Floater is up and in for Eman Katabian. Cutting down the lead to just 14, 64 to 50. Mahaba-haba pa. Kailangan habulin dito ng Hoop Warriors. As Lucas. Oh, lucky break for Bago Shrimps as Primo de la Concepcion. Primo now with 8 points and 6 rebounds. And look at the speed of Greg T. Ooh. Oh. Howard Po is aching right now because of that drop. Eman. And there's a stoppage to play. Howard Po is limping as he dropped hard. And we have a timeout for Coach JD Wu with 4 minutes and 28 remaining. Our score is 66 to 54. Ladies and gentlemen, the timeout break was brought to you by Pineapple, flavors made just for you, and Kao Kai Thai Chicken House. 66 to 54 as Primo can't convert that. Oh, what a big man move by Rushmore C. 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. 14-point lead still for Bago Shrimp. They are dominating this game right now. And just like that, Lucas Monroyo with the steal. And Lucas Monroyo with the miss nga lang. Two players are tying their shoes right now for Hoop Warriors. As Eman, oh, there's a whistle. And I believe that's on Lucas Monroyo. And that's just his first personal foul. And Coach Atom Howe wants to huddle his team up as they're trailing by 14. So we'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, right after this break. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by Pineapple, flavors made just for you. Let's see anong game play dito ni Coach Atom Howe in this ball game. Let's look at that hook shot by Seth Imas, cutting down the lead to just 12, 68 to 56 with 3 minutes and 18 remaining. Rushmore kind of rushed that shot. An offensive rebound and nakuha dito ni Tyrone, but no go. And look at that. That was a tough shot from Rushmore C. I don't know how he was able to knock that one in. That's Craig T. Good pass to Rich. Rich fakes. Rich takes. In and out. Tyrone, look at that, drawing a lot of attentions in the low post as Lucas floats it up and in. Lucas Monroyo gets his first made bucket in this ball game, and there's a warning on Lucas Monroyo. And some substitutions here for both teams. Eman. Look at the defense of Bago Shrimps. Even though they're up by 16 points already, the way they're defending is like parang sila pa yung naghahabol. That shows character and discipline, folks. It's Eman. No good on that floater once again. And ladies and gentlemen, last 2 minutes of this ball game. Hatid sa inyo ng 10 Feet Vitamins. 10 Feet Vitamins, supporting kids, teens, and young adults' natural height growth and development taller every day. And a foul will be called on Lucas Monroyo. That's going to be second. And that's the second personal foul for Lucas Monroyo, and a fresh 5 here for Coach JD Wu. So ladies and gentlemen, the next game is going to be between Dutches and Mnasis Grill. Marco. A minute and 15 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter, and Bago Shrimps are in the driver's seat. They are looking at their second straight win here in this tournament. Meanwhile, for Hoop Warriors naman, they're going to be going 0-2 right after this. And they will be still looking for their first win in this tournament. But, offensive foul, illegal pick set by Sebastian So. And I'm pretty much sure Bago Shrimps and it's back to the drawing board. Scored 30 points in their previous game. So imagine yung scoring output talaga ni Cic Hernandez for his team. Again, next game is going to be Mnasis Grill versus Dutches. 4.8 seconds remaining. And this one's pretty much it. Bag O Shrimps wins this game, and they are now in a 2-0 record. So stay tuned now, we'll have our player of the game interview. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, Stallion fans, and together with me is our 10 feet best player of the game with 15 points, 17 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. A double-double performance, David Galang. David, congratulations on getting your win today. So this is your first time playing here in Stallion Cup. So what's your experience so far?
It's very fun and exciting, and I hope to play more games soon.
And what's your mindset coming into this small game, knowing that this will be your first game, and in the for your preparation in the upcoming games as well?
I think I'll just try hard every day, practice every day, and help my teammates win.
And I'm pretty much sure you want to give a huge shout out to all of the viewers who are watching our live stream on YouTube, and to your family who's supporting, and to your teammates and coaches as well.
Thank you. Shout out.
Yeah, shout outs.
I want to shout out my mom and my dad and my family that's watching me today, and all my teammates.
Okay, thank you very much again, ladies and gentlemen. That is our 10 feet Vitamins best player of the game, David Galang. So our next game will be Duchess versus MNASE. Stay tuned as we'll be back right after this. Congratulations, David. Congrats.